Hey everybody, let me start out by saying happy holidays and happy new year. I wanted to do a video on recording and tracking your trades so you can start out the new year right off the bat doing it in a way that will be beneficial to you as you're trading. It, in my opinion, is really important to not only record your trades but to track your trades, because if all you're doing is recording each trade that you take every day, you have no idea overall what's working for you unless you keep a running total or running record on the different setups that you're doing. This way you can weed out what's working for you and what's not working for you. You can easily find out what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. So I hope that this video will help you do that, and I'll give you a couple ideas. So first off, what I do is I start a file for the year. So here you can see Trade Record 2012. And within that folder, I've got each month. And then within each month, I have each trading day of that month. And what I do is, for each trading day, I will go ahead and take a screenshot of the trades, mark them, I'll make notes. I also will copy and paste the economic news for that day. So at a glance, if I'm looking at my trade record and I want to see what the trade looked like, I can easily access my chart. And so what I do is, like I said, I keep a screenshot in of the trades. So that goes to 10:18 as the time. And then this is 10:18 through the PM. And then I also will keep a screenshot of the 15-minute chart, and I will keep a screenshot of my broader view, the 1597 tick chart. So then this way, like I said, at a glance, I know what the whole day looked like. And at the end of the month, you might, like on the last day of the month, you might opt to go ahead and put a screenshot in of your daily chart also. And so this is what I do for each day. So there's the 26th, and then there's the 27th. And so if you're trading like the YM or the Russell, for each instrument that you're trading, you'll take screenshots. And it might be a little bit of a hassle at the beginning until you get used to it, but it will make things very easy for you when you do want to look back at something instead of having to scroll through your charts down the road when you want to look at something. And to put the news on here, I love Snagit, so that's what I use for everything, to snag my screenshots and so forth. But if you're using Windows 7, actually under accessories, you have a snipping tool, and you can do the same thing as you do with Snagit. So just any way that you can make a screenshot of your charts will be helpful. And make notes all over it. Put notes on it, like here, news here, or like you might have passed on a trade, give the reason why, or you might have gotten out. Something else that you might want to do is put your mental state. So a lot of times when you think that you might not be making progress, but if you go back and look at your charts, you'll see that you started out trading scared and nervous and afraid to take a trade, and now today, you might not be making a whole lot of money, for example, but your mental state is a lot better. You're not afraid to pull the trigger, you're more educated, and you're making better decisions. So definitely keep track of that as well. And that's something that you have to record the second that you take the trade, because if you go back to see what your mental state was, like at the end of the day, if you're recording it, you won't know. So just jot down something at the time that you take your trade. And then what I use is the Trade Journal spreadsheet. This is by far the best trade recording system that I've ever seen or used. And you guys know that I don't push products, but this is too good not to mention. I just upgraded, so I'm using the old version still until the first of the year, but I did put in some trades from this week, so you can see how it's done. So you can see why I love this so much. With this, all you're going to do is you're going to put in when you're recording, and what I do is I do it at the end of the day. I don't do it as I'm trading, but important that you do it at the end of each day, because if you leave a bunch of trades to record at the end of the week, you're going to get lazy and sloppy and you're not going to do it. So you just put your symbol. This automatically fills in. You pick what it was, long or short, the date, the time, the entry price, the exit price, and then here you have your entry strategy. And a couple other items that we'll put in here too: the day of the week, what was the direction of the trade, was it a flat market, counter trend, trend, what kind of trade it was. For me, it's all scalping, so it doesn't matter. What time frame, how you exited. Under miscellaneous, I like to keep track of AM, PM, and then this will automatically put that in there for you. But here, under tracking and analysis, what you're going to do is you are going to put in a code for the setups that you trade. And then at a glance, you can see the number of trades that you took for that particular setup, what your total P&L is on that particular setup, what your win ratio on that particular setup, etc. So you just do that based on your setups. And this is all user-friendly. You basically put this information in yourself. And then you can change anything on here. You can add to your error codes. You can add to your trade grade. You can add to anything that anything that you want. You can add to your contracts, what time frames you use, etc. Now, if you do decide to get the spreadsheet, like I said, at a glance you can see what's recorded on the sheet here was the 26th and 27th. So there's 8 total trades. 7 of them were winners and 1 was a loser. So you can see how you progress for the whole month. It will tell you what trades, how many trades you have for the month, winning, losing, and then at a glance for the month, you can easily look and see, how many trades you took for that particular setup, and how your ratio is working out. Now, what I do is I do a sheet for each month. So let's say this were the end of the month. I would go save as, and give it a name. Like this would be, realistically, I just put here trade start 12/26/12, because like I said, I'm not using this till the first of the year. But when I do use it, like this will show for me December trades. So I'll save it as December trades. Then when I start January's trades, for example, I'll save it as January trades. So then this way I'll have a different sheet for each month, rather than, I don't like to have accumulative totals on there for the whole entire year. That's just me. You can put them all on the same sheet. It's totally up to you. And then what I also do is I do the same exact sheet, but on all these are for past trades that I passed on for whatever reason. So I want to keep track of those, and I would urge you to do the same thing. So then this way, at a glance, you can see, well, hey, out of all these trades that I'm passing up on, majority of them are working out, so I need to stop passing on them. So I like to do that, and I don't want to keep them on my actual trading sheet, because I don't want it to interfere with my P&L. So this way I'll keep track of the past trades that I decided not to take for whatever reason or the other. So I find it really helpful to keep track of, not only the trades I'm taking, but also the trades that I'm passing on. So when and if you decide to get the spreadsheet trade journal, and actually he's offering, the reason why I'm doing this video today is because he's offering a discount through December 31st. So that's just around the corner. So I wanted to get this out to you. So if you had any interest at all, you could save, I think it was 20%. So, you might find that helpful. And it was actually a 15% discount. I just looked real quick. So what I do is I keep the blank one as a template, so I don't ever do anything on this that gets saved. So let's say it's you're going to start like brand new. So you'll set up your tracking for your codes and so forth for your trades, like what setups you use, and this is how it comes with these in there. So you'll change these to whatever setups you're using, and then what you'll do is then you'll go and start recording your trades. And so you start recording, and then what you do is go save as and give it a different name. So for example, let's just say December trades, and then this way you'll have the one that you're saving at the December trades once you start inputting them, and then you'll always have this blank one. You always have the one that doesn't have any trades on. So you always keep that available. So if you want to do anything with any testing or anything, that's the other nice thing, is if you wanted to do some testing on your setups, you can keep track of something before you start to trade it, and then at a glance you'll be able to see if it's working or not, based on how they're performing. So that's what I do. And then, like I said, this one will get saved as December, and then when I start in January, what will happen is I will go to my template for my trades right here, template for my setups, and it will be blank. And then I'll start putting in January's trades, and then I'll go here and go save as, and I'll save it as January setups. So then this way I'll still have this blank template with my setup codes on it, but now I've got the one I've just started to put my trades on saved as January. So this way I always have access to them. So a couple other ideas that I'll give you as well, but first let me just show you what you can do. If you want to get the spreadsheet, the trading spreadsheet, go to my site, www.easyemintrade.com, and then down here on the left, just click on that, and I'll also put the link in the email, so if you want to click on that, you can. So just go there, and then the code for the discount when you're checking out is T like Tom, J like John, S like Sam, Holiday 2012. So you'll put that in and you'll get your 15% discount. And I would urge you to definitely, if you're not going to buy this, it's well worth the money. Trust me, I've been using it for over a year now and I absolutely love it. But if you're not going to use this to track your trades, then you definitely need to find a way to track your trades as well, because it's really important. So you could always set up your own Excel sheet. I mean, this is just a simple one, but I can tell you that it won't do the same job as the spreadsheet trade journal that I just showed you. But you want the day, what instrument you're trading, what was the direction, what's your setup, but you're going to want to keep track of this. This is for the total for the day, and then you'll have one a total for the month. So not only do you want to record your trades for the day on something like this, at the end of each day you're going to want to then record it here. So I don't have the talent or the desire to do something as great as Greg already did here on his spreadsheet, his trade journal spreadsheet. I could work on this for a year and not ever do this amazing job that he did. And there's a lot of other features as well. So I won't go into it, but if you go to the link on my site here, you can get more information about it. And then if you're interested, I promise you it will be some of the best money that you ever spent on your for your trading career. So I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, shoot me an email. And again, that coupon code is T like Tom, J like John, S like Sam, Holiday 2012, and that's for 15% discount through December 31st. So Happy New Year, you guys, and take care.